Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They're going to get 9 here on first down as he gets this one up to the 34-yard line.
That's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Camaro. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, when you get a tight end who can run, you got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On first down, Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Randy Moss, 59 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are, we probably wouldn't have to work very much. And we just saw a big one there. And then they tried to go explosive again, going for 2.
Yeah, is that a little too risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points. And if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball at the 2-yard line, going for 2, I think it's awfully tempting for teams nowadays.
Yes, I think so.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Let's give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing, Young. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, 64 yards. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great that.
Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
10-10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a...
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick-6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now the second down throw on target. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter. So under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Javon Curse. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. After the sack on first down, Allen, and the pressure gets to him again. Javon Curse, his second sack of the night. On third and long, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Going for it on fourth down, Allen. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
There's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It'll be a gain of 4. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the Sticks. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
No gain on the play.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
25
What are you?
And he's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Nice job to break free of one tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. Anderson's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5.
An automatic Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the post. I have to be careful because he's almost boring. You know, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
This guy runs the ball 300
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do?
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Travis Fulgham, 75 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
David.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Jordan Poyer on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he finds Gronk. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Running with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Eagles 21.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll go again with Sanders.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Allen dancing to his left.
Please, Lord.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. From the gun, Allen letting one go deep here for Gronk. And this is caught.
Oh, I love Gronk. I love Gronk.
Big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Eagles 21.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Allen to throw once more. Feeling the pressure here and taken down and sacked back at the 7. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
2nd down and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Allen. And this is caught. So he fakes the spike and they get the touchdown. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Saints add on to their lead. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. Young working out of the gun. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. From the shotgun, it's Young being chased. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Allen to throw. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he's taken it all the way back for the return touchdown. And this game just got a little crazier. They're still alive here in the final stages.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Mike Allstott. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
And it's third down.
Basically, I'm going to do that. So now, I'll throw a pass right here. If I don't get it, he just needs to do it. That's fine. I'm looking for 2 as well.
He can run for it, and he will. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50.
Fucking quit, faggot. I get it, but we lost all hope since I got the first down. No clue. I gotta win one more game. Said me. Okay. Fuck it.
From SoFi Stadium. Now This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 2. Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my. He pulled it in. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
7 yards, the pickup there.
At the Bills' 13-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now at 1st down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
From the gun, it's Allen. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Buffalo. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over first and
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
that's good.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory, down at the 31. Now it's LaShawn McCoy, first carry against his former Buffalo mates. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On second and 11 now. Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line,
it's a foot race. The 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Randy Moss, 79 yards, and the Bills have taken the lead.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
but this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
And you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick six.
Pick six. I had to. I'm not wasting my time being down 21-7.
Uh-oh, Matt. It's a nice game.
I'm gonna match up with the same guy on my fucking luck. Nah, it's okay. I lose, I lose.
Off we go from SoFi Stadium. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run. This is Kamara. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Allen eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
And open, it's Moss complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Our home team 7. Visitors, nothing.
A first down carry for Henry. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen now on the sneak, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And as a result, possession switches hands. Allen going to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Randy Moss, 68 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Allen now on first down, escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Flushed out right. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but...
And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Buffalo. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Bills draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. His guys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He has abilities in all his corners. He has one step ahead on all four of his corners.
Allen off the play fake. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen rolling to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. Smith catches left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. A final shot before break. Allen escaping the pressure right. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
I need 1 pick and then one fucking punt. 1 pick. Come on.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Bills will move the chains.
37-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen.
Come on, defense. Picked up.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Now it's Henry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, it's Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
What do you think he does?
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and the Bills will move the chains. On first down, Allen. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end, but it'll be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right.
Back.
And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again with Kamara. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. Thank goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Allen again. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Trying to oh no, he lost the football. But thankfully this is corralled by the offense, so they will in fact hold on to the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On 2nd and 15 now. Allen, they'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
This is like stupid. I hate Weekend League. I'm gonna see if Dan's still ranked. Dan was 83 the last time I checked. I'm gonna see if the guy I just played was in the fucking top 100. I swear to God, I'm pissed off. I played this guy. I swear to God, I played Barack Osama, and he's ranked 21. He won 20 games. What the fuck? I wasn't sure if I played him this week or last week. But I remember that name. But I remember the part of like, guy, I'm playing Barack Obama. Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. Daniel's gonna be. Ooh, now Jerry nailed 96.
I'm telling you, bro, he's not gonna be ranked.
He has 5 hours to pull off a fucking miracle.
If
And
he's ranked, does he get anything?
yeah, a lot more than us.
Well, then I hope he gets ranked.
I can't check my friend's leaderboards.
Next week, I'm gonna try to get ranked.
What? Because
I
look,
think I can do it.
look, Jerry.
I throw a lot of games for the interceptions.
If Daniel gets ranked, he gets 112k, 400 trophies, all-star tier packs, and 2 touchdown packs. So basically, 485k is 25, 85. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. I'm gonna do some math real quick. I'll tell you what's.
I have a chance.
So
How
Dan
many games did he win?
17.
That's not
400.
much off from us.
Okay, Daniel 5 times 125. 5 times 25. 5 times 25 is 125. Plus 100 plus 112. Daniel gets guaranteed 337k. Plus he gets 188 overall plus player. And another some more packs.
I hope he gets ranked.
If he doesn't, then he only gets MVP. He only gets 36. So there's a big difference here. Hold on. I'm gonna go with 36,000. Hold on. 230. So 3 times 75 plus 36 plus 20. So you're talking about if he doesn't get ranked, Jerry, he only gets guaranteed 161k.
Okay. 200k difference.
Yeah. Then there's monthly rewards too, but we're not there yet. Bob the Builder.